Voilà, c'est fini pour ces 30 premières minutes. On a grignoté 4 à 5 minutes, mais c'est pas grave. C'est nos partenaires, c'est nos amis, c'est les frères. Larry et Malik, bien sûr. Of course. Donc, right about now, we're going straight with IDG and Larry in the house. How are you, Larry?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Good to have you.
We got Jackie, we got Malik, and we got Larry.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Everybody can hear me. Very good. So, well, thank you for having us one more time.
Always a pleasure.
And we just want to use a segue from your previous speaker, which is actually making a difference in people's life. And that's what IDG actually are sought to do from the beginning. And for me and for the team right here with me, Jackie and Malik,
yes,
we are really making the difference in the driver's life. And it can be as simple as educating drivers what, best, tools to use and how to defend themselves and, how to deal with a lot of situations that they are in. And they kind of like stumble among a lot of complication lately. And speaking about, the coronavirus happened and a lot of driver get really hurt when it comes to making money and, paying their bills and feeding their family. And all of that really was something that we fought for. And I hope to say, I don't want to oversay it right here, that we delivered, our work was, the best for the drivers that is in New York City. And with that, I just want to introduce, my friends and colleagues, Jackie and Malik, starting with Jackie.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's safe out there. We have a lot of things happening, and not only that, we have a lot of bad things happening as well. As we all know, actually, Malik's going to fill us in on that part. But, be safe out there. If you are driving tonight, drive safely, drive slowly. Don't rush it. If your tires are not good, make sure you get new tires. That's one of the safest ways to prevent hydroplaning. But it's not going to prevent it, but it's going to lower your chances of happening when it does. I'm going to pass this off to Malik now.
Hey, Elijah, how's it going, man?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
That's good. Hope everyone else is doing okay. But, the weather's crazy, and I'm out in Long Island, and as for now, they say it's really raining, like, super hard. And the crazy part is sometimes I think it's just meant to be. So right now, I just started my shift around 5 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, I stopped getting rides, right? It comes to time to, so I just kept on going around, went uptown, and then for some reason, I just turned my app off just to, restart it. And Uber hits me with a background check out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. I wasn't told or anything, and now it's the weekend, so I just lost out on, you can say 80 hours of work. It's surging right now.
Yeah. And
it's crazy. So it's going to be another 5 days after Monday. So by next Friday, I'm thinking, I'm going to get my Uber back. But that's what I want to share. It's just stressful. And the way it looks, Facebook is blowing up. I think, half of the Uber drivers got their background check. It's happening today.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But,
no, I agree. I agree with you, Malik. Yeah, I agree with you, Malik. I want you to stay with me on that topic as well because, as we witnessed today at the office, a lot of drivers were coming for getting their account on hold. And, it's not something that should take that long. Drivers being with the company for so many years, all of a sudden you run their account. And it should be, at least, in a day that a driver cannot be losing a lot of money, and the company has the power to do that and has the resources to do that. So that's a big no-no from Uber to put drivers' earning on hold, especially, during the pandemic, and people are actually, relying on those income to feed their family and to pay their bills, et cetera, et cetera. But on the other hand, yes, there is a storm coming, and it's, the warning, I'm sure everybody will receive it on their phones that there's a dangerous storm that is surging. The hurricane condition, flooding, rain are really expected. And as we witnessed a few hours ago, a heavy rain just hit most of New York metropolitan area, New York and the metropolitan area. So just want to tell the drivers who are listening right now, just please be careful. And like Jackie mentioned, don't trust your brakes. Don't trust the road. If you are driving and you are, having passengers in your vehicle, just, don't rush it. Think of safety first, and and if things get worse, it's better actually to quit and go home. There's always tomorrow. So with that said, I just want to take this opportunity right here to talk about driver safety. And driver safety is something that is really important. When we speak of safety, not only while driving, because of the weather condition or, many of the roadblocks and, drivers that have to pay attention to. But beside that, we witnessed last year and this year, a lot of drivers are getting killed by other commuters, by other, I call them criminals drivers. Some of them, they really don't have insurance, or they are stealing a vehicle, or they're drunk, or whatever condition they are in. Just remember, drivers, your life comes before money, before what you're earning, before everything else. And that's something that needs to be the focus of each and everyone. So Jackie will talk a little bit about driver safety, and there is actually a layer of protection that IDG put out there, which is a platform that can help drivers with accidents and other things, tickets to any financial support that they may need. Go ahead, Jackie, with IDG Legal.
Yeah. So as we all know, all the weather incidents that we're going to be having the past few days, it is going to be dangerous out there. So if you do decide to go out and drive, and you are involved in an accident, feel free to contact IDG Legal. So it's idglegal.org. And if you need assistance with it, we're there to help. If you get tickets, TLT ticket, NYPD ticket, not only those sections, but also immigration help and legal services and translation services is all out there for the drivers to use. Again, the website is idglegal.org. And remember, if you do get into an accident tonight, or until Monday during the whole hurricane watch session, and there's a passenger on board, where you're on your way back home and you were involved in an accident, before you touch New York City, you're eligible for Black Heart Fund help assistance in that. So if you do need assistance, again, IDG Legal is here to help. So reach out, idglegal.org.
All right, thank you, Jackie. I'm just going to give the helpline number right here, which is 646-687-7587. That is 646-687-7587. Callers, so if you need any assistance, like Jackie mentioned right now, so please be careful. Accidents happen. Not something that doesn't happen. Of course, we drive out there, and there's many things that can happen. So please be careful while you're driving out there. I just want to bring Malik right here. We want to talk a little bit about what IDG, the work that we're doing, and part of that, the expansion that we are having, working with other folks from different states and, helping them. And also I want to congratulate Suhail for his IDG first annual IDG Drivers Appreciation event that happened in Connecticut. So Malik will give us a little bit about that. Go ahead, Malik. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Malik?
Oh, Malik.
Yeah. Well, you can go, Jackie, Malik. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what's up? The call's cutting off over here.
Oh, go ahead.
I couldn't even call my wife, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Larry?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Okay, I think we lost Malik. We can't hear him right now.
We can hear you very well. You could have just go ahead.
Oh,
Jackie,
we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. You want to call back?
All right. So, Jackie, if you don't mind, as we are live right now, we are just want to give some information about collective bargaining and the way that IDG is actually working and expanding. Yeah, nobody can hear me? Laj?
Yeah, we hear you very well. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Sorry about
okay. Malik, you can just call back. Yeah. We apologize for, I think because of the storm, we're having a lot of difficulty connecting right here. But Malik, you can actually hang up and call us back if you can hear us. Jackie, you still with us?
Jackie?
I think Jackie also dropped off.
All right, so go ahead. Let them call back. Meanwhile, go ahead, Labi.
Yeah, we apologize for who are listening to us. I think probably the storm, the network sometimes can drop off. So, yeah, one of the things that I just want to mention right here, the IDG, the job that they're doing for the drivers, and I want to really emphasize on what we are working. We're literally working, try to beat the time where drivers can come and unite themselves and collectively bargain for what it's fair and what it's their rights. And we're not asking for anything bigger than what the driver deserves. So one thing that it is for sure, and Elijah witnessed most of the campaign that IDG started with. One of those campaigns is actually getting the tip option on the app platform.
Yeah, they're back on the air. They're back on the air when you get a chance.
Yep, it's okay. And the other thing is when we campaign for the pay for the drivers that put billions of dollars in drivers' pocket, and that was a good win for all New Yorkers and all drivers across the states. So the other thing that we also brought to the table for the drivers is that they're going to have a seat at a table with the companies to negotiate terms and to negotiate conditions and due process for the deactivated drivers. So that was a big win for IDG. I think I have Malik back with us and Jackie. Jackie, we're speaking about collective bargaining right here. How is it important for drivers? That is an upcoming battle that we are getting ready to actually face. Go ahead, Jackie.
So, yeah, collective bargaining, right? Now, there are two sides of this fight right now. One side is talking about employees, where you are very limited in every single step of the way compared to being independent contractors with collective bargaining power. And, of course, which one are we fighting for? We're fighting for being independent contractors still while getting collective bargaining rights. Now, why are we fighting for that, right? Think about it. A lot of us drivers, when we enter this industry, what we want is we don't want someone to answer to. We don't want to say, "Hey, boss, I'm going to be taking the afternoon off because my kids are sick." None of that. We do the work when we want, where we want, and how we want it. So that is one of the major factors of why we want to be independent contractors with collective bargaining power. A lot of us, we have a lot of errands to run throughout the day. Some of us are parents. And as a parent, at one side, we got to make sure our families are we got to save bills here and there to save money, right? Instead of hiring a babysitter, we can look after our kids. And then when the wife comes home or the spouse comes home, we could take turns, and I go out and work. And that is one of the major reasons why I love collective bargaining while being independent contractors. We set our own hours. We'll be able to keep that benefit for us. If we were employees, think about it. One of these huge app companies, I'm not talking just about Uber, but Uber, Lyft, Via, and all these companies, what are their main concerns? If they pick you as employees, they have to pay you minimum wage. Are you able to survive off minimum wage? After taxes and with what we do, we should be paid a lot more than just as employees. We want to remain our own status and be able to do what we want when we want. If we're employees, after taxes, what are we left with? Are we able to pay the rent? Are we able to pay the bills? Are we able to pay for, clothing on our kids, for our kids? None of that. If our kids say, oh, Mom or Dad, I need some money to go somewhere else. And you're like, oh, no, I got to pay the rent this week. Well, that is one of the major setbacks of being an employee. If we are independent contractors and still be able to work when we want, where we want, the benefit is, oh, our kids need money? Great. Let me go out and work like a couple hours. We'll give them money right afterwards. We could check cash out right away and get the money right away. So that's one of the major benefits of being independent contractors with collective bargaining power. And I'm going to pass this mic off to Malik, and he'll explain other benefits that's out there.
Okay, so honestly, what I go through is why we should have collective bargaining. Like what happened to me today. It took me about 2.5 hours to come to the city because I live all the way out there and close to the Hamptons, not in the Hamptons, Jackie, close to the Hamptons. But now 2.5 hours, and then you come here, you work for 2-3 hours, and then they stop sending you rides. Now, I didn't even know I was due for a background check until I went offline, which wasted almost another hour. And then now it's going to be another 7 days before I get my background check done. But the question is, why would Uber do that? Why can't they do it like TLC, where the license doesn't have to be paused? You can keep on earning money until proven guilty. So with the collective bargaining bill, this wouldn't be happening, honestly. We can negotiate for anything. You get what I'm saying? And like I said last time, like with Lyft, there's a destination mode. I set it for home, and Uber doesn't have it right now. With collective bargaining, we can have the destination mode. With collective bargaining, we can have more benefits, a lot more benefits, employee-like benefits, vacation pay, sick pay. You name it, you want it, and drivers want it, we'll get it. It's that easy. Employees, no. I talked to a real guy the other day. He said, honestly, his Uber and Lyft is deactivated, and he can't drive for any other base right now because he said he didn't have, it's a sad story, but he didn't have enough to cover the rental and everything. So pretty much sucks, but that's the only reason he said he's going to be doing Revel. And he said besides that, the pay sucks. $15 an hour, and you're risking your life. Now, Revel, every accident I see over Revel, excuse me, but, and I'm sorry, Elon, but every accident I see of Revel, I see the car in two pieces, split from the middle. So $15 an hour for risking your life is not worth it. And, okay, Revel's doing it, okay, but we as Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, Via drivers, we're not going to settle for $15. So, back to you, Lord.
No, absolutely, and I agree with you. For Uber actually just locking driver's account, just randomly or just out of the blue, which is not fair. way to treat the workers, the hard workers, actually the one that make this company billions of dollars. But something IDG will not stop until it's fixed. But however, I just want to mention this. You can't wait for tomorrow because you're not sure if tomorrow is going to come. The fight, it's now. The fight is happening. So I'm calling all the drivers. Some drivers actually just say, "Oh, nothing happened to me. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'm immune of anything." But no, you're not. You need to be ready. You need to come and engage with the real workers, with the real drivers, not the one, that are, full of lies, not the one that actually promising something that it's not. And here's one thing that I just want to mention quickly right here. When we started the organization with all drivers out there trying to seek some form of fairness in the industry, and we realized that we cannot do it, individually. Nobody can. So IDG is here, and the platform is ready, but we need you drivers. We need you to be a member. We need you to come and voice yourself, because the fight is not only for you, the fight is for everyone. So with that said, I know we're running out of time. Jackie, I just wanted you to mention a little bit of safety measures that drivers need to take, and we're going to wish everybody a safe night and a happy morning for all. Go ahead, Jackie.
Yeah, so everyone out there that's driving tonight, number 1, be safe. Number 2, leave your mask on. Number 3, if the glasses fogs up, make sure you use the what do you call it? What? No. Put the defrosters on, okay?
Yeah, defrosters.
But besides that, guys, be careful out there, all right? There's a lot of heavy rain. There's a lot of flood.
Yes.
If you guys are driving Toyota Camrys or small sedans, if you see a flood, don't go in there. Your car most likely will be flooded. Will be stuck there, okay? So just be careful out there, guys and girls. Anyone that's driving, and enjoy the weather if you can.
Thank you, Jackie. So there you have it. Drivers, please drive smart. Make sure that your lights and wipers are working. Tail lights and front lights, so always check on that. Thank you very much. Back to you, Elijah.
Thank you, Labi. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you, Malik. Thank you again. That's IDG, always making a difference. Beautiful. Don't be left behind. If you're not a member yet, become a member. I have so many drivers calling me, telling me that they have situation, but they always wait till they have situation to call in or trying to find out how they can get help. So we're begging you guys, tell your friends, tell family members whom you know are drivers to contact IDG, and there will be that will be great. It will be great for them and for the family. Thank you again, IDG.